Hello, welcome. This is Antonio Conte'S odd presser. This is just a reaction to the press conference. I'm not going to go into detail, just react to the key points. The first thing was about injuries, which they normally do. And he said, I think they said it. He said he doesn't know. I think he said he does not know if Regulon was going to be fit. Then I think he said I think they asked him Regulon was going to be fit for the end of the season, and he said he's not. He said he's not sure that that he can't really give an answer. He was asked about the game. Let's see if we can pull up the press conference and just have a quick watch and basically just react to it. I watched it earlier, but I just want to get a little bit more meat from it. And Tottenham, Liverpool are one of the best now after and he said listen to the press conference. So just gonna be
good afternoon. Not available. No. He hadn't changed session with us. He's not available. Honestly, I don't know because there are only 2 weeks now, only before the end of the season. If it would be possible to come back in this season. No.
Yeah, so yeah, just reacting to the injuries. He said Regulon, like I said, Regulon not available. And then question about Sonny. And we all know what he's gonna say about Sonny. He's on.
Yeah, for sure. I knew him. No, I knew him in the past, but now to see him during the training session, and you can play, and for sure is that he wants to improve. The main reason because you are seeing him in this peak of form, and he's working very hard, and I see him every day with the will, with the right desire to improve himself and to work for the team. Because don't forget that he's scoring a lot, but at the same time during the game he helps a lot the team without the ball. And for me, when happened this, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy because I understand that I have a player that think not only to himself, but before think for the team and then for himself.
Yeah, so he's just talking about Sonny, everything eulogizing everybody. Sonny, his work off the ball as well, which people don't see. Just saying that Sonny is improving. He works very hard to improve himself at this, at the level he's at now. He's still working very hard, and which is, which I think all players should do. You're never, any player that reaches a certain level or certain objective. It's not even only players, just human beings in general. If you reach a certain objective, you can't be satisfied. That's done. Put that aside. Go for the next one. You can't be satisfied where you are. There's always the next objective to reach. There's always the next goal. So once you reach something, put that aside. Go for the next one. Because that's what creates this, this enjoyment or this satisfaction from your craft for whatever you're doing. You can't be satisfied. So yeah, so I'm not surprised. He's the kind of player that you can tell he goes through the season. He has a small body. He plays some game. I think he never goes on a long run of not playing well. That's one thing I noticed about Sonny. He plays maybe 1 or 2 games, 3 games. He's more consistent more than inconsistent. You understand what I'm saying? So if he doesn't play well, Tottenham we struggle in games. And hopefully we'll have a good game over this weekend.
Yeah, but
next question is, how do you beat Liverpool? And
we are trying to have a good idea, and I hope not the same idea of Liverpool. Yeah, and for sure we know that in this moment it's very difficult to play against Liverpool because they are in a really good form, and I watched the game against Villarreal, and it was incredible the composure, no, the calm that the team faced a difficult situation because after the first half they were 2-0 down, and the atmosphere was very very difficult for Liverpool, and you've seen great composure, great calm of the team, and now they know that the team is strong. The team is, I think, one of the best team in the world with Manchester City, and they are very very good. And but at the same time, it will be a good game for us. We prepared the game very well, and I think we need to be very good without the ball, to be good defensively, and but if we
Yeah, yeah. One thing I noticed about what he said there, you notice what he said. He said we need to be good defensively. So he's thinking, he's not worried about the offensive side of things. He's thinking defensively, we have to be good. Distances have to be right between defense, midfield, and attack. You gotta be very, very good defensively, switched on, no mistakes. That's what he's trying to say there. So you can see where his emphasis is. He's emphasizing on good defensively because he knows that's a springboard for us to go go on the offensive side of things and cause a lot of problems for Liverpool. And I think if we're good defensively, like we did against City, although we considered 2 goals, which you can still do even if you play really well against these kind of teams. But you have a lot of joy getting a result and winning the game or getting something out of the game. So you can see where his thinking is going, where his emphasis on defensively. And yeah, and I agree with him.
want to win, and we have to be very good with the ball. I said this to my players. We need to play a good game and to have brave when we have the ball. Don't be scared for the pressure, and to find the solution, because I think that we proved a lot. And
and that's why that's the thing. I think it's all about how the players. This game will test our players' mentality where they are right now. That's why for me, if we lose this game, we are not at their level yet, which is obvious. Because the league can't lie. You can see the distance, the league points. The gap between the 2 teams at the top. So I think it's all about the mental strength for this game for our players. And he said we need to be brave. And brave is, you can talk about being brave, but actually going to do it is very difficult. And you go into problems. Football, the game is going to go through different stages. There will be problems, there will be phases where the players have to suffer, like the manager always says. And because in transition, when we win the ball back, Liverpool are going to press in midfield. You see the way Villarreal, especially that Villarreal game in the first leg, is just an example of how Villarreal were choked in the second half. They couldn't even get out. They didn't have the outlet to get out. But I think we have better players in midfield than Villarreal, and we have better players, in attack than Villarreal as well. And I think for me, Kane is key. He has to come into that midfield to match Liverpool up and get on the ball, win free kicks, because he can hold the ball up and then set our attacking play up. And he's got the delivery, he's got the passing range to find Kulu or Sonny. And that's going to be the key. And and in the game, we're going to see scenarios whereby Kane will be pressed, he will be fouled, he will be stopped. Fabinho will be on him. Thiago will be on him as well. And that's the key. And for me, Kane will be the key for this game. If he can get into those pockets in midfield and, cause damage.
We can go there and to play, to try to get 2 points. Also because you know very well that we are in this race for a place in Champions League. And
and so he's just talking about the Champions League. This game is not a game that we're just going there for a draw. We have to go and get 3 points. Liverpool want to win as well. It's going to make for an incredible game. Um, I think anything but 3 points is going to be a disappointment for me. I know people might look at it and say you're saying that against Liverpool, but at this stage of the season, we just have to go for it. We gotta have to go for it. If we lose while we play well, I'll be very happy. If we lose, whereby we just give Liverpool easy goals by making mistakes, keeper error, and all that kind of stuff we associate with Tottenham, defensively in the past. I don't like talking about the past because the past is in the past. You can change the past from today, from the present. That's the way I look at it. And it takes a mentally tough person to keep facing your fears and, you keep forgetting about the past. You can think about the past and look at your mistakes, but don't dwell on it because that might affect you currently in your present state of mind or affect you presently. And in terms of this game, a record in the past is bad. We need to go for this game and try and get a result and try and get the win. So that's the press conference. That's what I got to take out from there. There's a lot of stuff that's been asked as well, but there's no need going over all that. Thank you for watching. This is Antonio Conte'S Oppressor, the sit down. This is 6 Yard Box. Make sure you smash your button. Please smash the likes, comment. Let me know what you think about this game over the weekend. This is a huge game. We need the 3 points and we need your support as well. If you can subscribe to the channel, please. We need to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the summer. We are on almost about 59 now or 58 or something. So please just try and help the channel, subscribe, and really appreciate it. It's free to subscribe as well. We got more content coming, and hopefully you'll be part of the family as well. We're growing as a channel. We hope to get bigger as well. And that's the plan. We're going to be creating loads more content as well. The podcast is coming out very soon. That will be coming out very soon. We'll have a podcast. We want to do a podcast as well where we talk about everything football. So thank you for watching. This is the 6 Yard Box, looking at the game between Tottenham and Liverpool. This is the press conference from Antonio Conte, and this is the match reaction. Thank you very much. Stay safe. God bless. See you next time.